I am sitting here discussing with my wife, black wife, about the issues on the North American front of gender wage ratio war. That's right, the gender wage ratio war. And so we decided to pull up a couple of, I guess you would call these plots, schematics, statistics, whatever. Just in case y'all are wondering where statistics come from. Statistics are only gathered by those who are eligible to vote. That's why you fill all that shit out every 4 years, because you look at how you age, 0 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 12, 12 to 16, 16 to 20. By that time, you will have what, at least 2.5 to 3 presidents in office by the time you reach of a mature age of 24, whatever, if they served all 8 terms. So most of your material, are you college educated? What is your family income? Everybody lies on this shit. You got motherfuckers making 30 to 50,000. When they put it on paper, it's 80 to 50,000. So when we look at the gender wage war ratio, my wife brought up a good point. She says a lot of sisters out there want to live this fictional life. Got my hair and nails done every fucking Friday. I have a nigga's car. And I'm going to tell you what a nigga's car is. It's a Lincoln MKZ, a BMW, almost sometimes some Jaguars, depending on which ones you buy. And some early cheap-ass 4-cylinder V6 Mercedes. Because I got it going on, girl. These are nigga cars. I don't care what nobody say. Now, people want to think that the word or the phrase nigga means a specific color. No, nigga is a thought process. Nigga is an action word. It's an adverb and an adjective. It is not a noun. All right? So when we think about the things that people want to do, the hair and nail thing, that's about $400 to $600, depending on who you are. Maybe some people are cheaper. We personally like the sisters that are out there doing the natural thing. Brothers get their feet done too. But what got me interested is that I found out that African Americans are 16% of the workforce as a total. That is men and women. And right here, you have non-white Hispanic or people who did not identify racially or ethnically are 64% of the workforce. 64%. They also showed it by social religion. Baptist and Christians make up 16% of the workforce. When Catholic and non-denomination people make up 64% to 12% of the workforce. Go figure. They also have another one on here that got me. I never even knew you could check this, because if I filled out a job application, I wouldn't even know what to put. Of course, heterosexual, but how do they find this out? An overview of the gay and transgender workers in America today. I thought transgender people only work in bars, strip clubs, pornography, movie theaters, shit like that. Like, you know, we always see that weird person like $5.75. I'm going to give them $5 on the one to give you back 25 cents. You'll get that. Okay, so they make up 4.03, 7.81, 5.31, 6.41, and this is the public, private, federal, state, and local sectors. Total, they're about less than 7% of the workforce. So this is the big thing that's going on. We're watching this special, and it's talking about frustrated African Americans. And it shows that a lot of the sisters want brothers that are 6 feet tall, more than 210 pounds, less than 230, has to have 6-pack abs, has to have a bachelor's and a master's degree. And this is the funny thing. Why would he fuck you? Why would he go after your highly educated, not too motivated, ain't never seen a gym since they spelled the word gym, ass? Now, I don't agree with brothers sleeping with, but that's neither here nor there. But my biggest thing is this. A lot of these women in different races, I've never heard of Hispanic. I've never heard of white. I've never heard between Asian and Filipinos. And Asians, they don't be getting married like everybody think. They come over here married, or if you actually been outside the United States, which most of y'all who are watching this post have not, I'm guaranteeing, you will notice that Korean, Japanese, Chinese people, they just do it because they broke as motherfucker. They need somebody to cook and somebody to work. But Japanese and Korean people, they don't be getting married like talking about. You got to be top shelf to get married to a Korean man or a Japanese man. And most of the time, a Korean daughter has a father that's got money. But no race on this planet have I heard this phrase. I'm a strong, independent black woman. Okay, when we think of the word strong, I will think of a person climbing Mount Everest that keeps on going with a lack of oxygen. A person that can bench press or do a marathon like Oprah did, or go into the Ironman competition. Fight wars for your country. No, this is corporate America women and people on welfare talking about they strong, independent black women. First of all, let's add a quick definition. If you don't know the difference between a single mother and a baby mama, stop this broadcast right now because I'm just fucking confusing you. So let's talk about independent. Well, I think about politics, you know, the Republican, Democratic, or the independent, where you have your own views that don't match everybody else's. That sounds about right. And let's think about the word black woman, where Hollywood movies that you support have constantly made fun of you. Where a man where we're not sure about whether he's heterosexual, homosexual, but every top movie he makes, hits he make, he's in a fucking dress. I can't stand to see young male actors, old male actors, anything that young men look up to in a damn dress. I turned down a coaching job. I'm a kind of MMA guy. I turned down a coaching job because when I walked in there, and a lot of people gonna think, oh, that's some chauvinistic shit. I'm just gonna explain to you. I was raised and brought up in the 80s. I'm an 80s baby, so I was born in the 70s. And I will tell you, the rule of putting your hands on a woman only related to a handshake, a hug, congratulations, marriage, and making love. That was the rule. That's the only time you put your hands on a woman. I'm not going to teach some young man, I hope they were young men, how to wrestle a girl and pin her on her back. That's like rape training. And even if he didn't succeed at this, how much belief in himself would he get being beat in front of a girl? Anytime you have a physical competition between a man and women, it may be a great thing for you. I finally beat a man. But let me tell you this, it does not work out for the man. Because if he decides to say, fuck your couch, fuck your gender, and beat the Sam Blazers out of your ass, us guys are going to clown him like, man, that's a female, man. Why you do that? If he does not beat the Sam Blazers out of your ass, we're going to look at him like, man, that nigga is a punk. So he cannot win. And so I don't know why a lot of y'all out there like to stand up and pee with your vaginas want to competitively go up against a man. The problem is this. A lot of y'all go up against guys you know you can beat because they're kind of feminine. They kind of not no hair on their face, no hair on their ass type dudes. You do that. But you won't do that with no men you know that are confident about their shit. You won't do it. You won't do it. You won't try it. Because he'll let you know real quick, man, you better sit your ass down. Well, back to this whole workforce thing. My wife brought up another good point. How throughout history, men have put their women up on a pedestal, especially black men. Most of them were mechanics, bus drivers, all these other, what they call blue-collar jobs in the military. They brought their checks home. They sent money home. You know, they had no problem supporting their women. Their women got college, got nurse training. A lot of the biggest workforce back in the day was machine shop, AT&T operator, and registered nurse. That was clouded with African-American women who got that way because an African-American man put them there. And now that the tables turn, our industrial age is gone, and we're more of a corporate finance world where all y'all talk about the damn glass ceiling. You're not looking to return the favor. And you wonder why these men are marrying other men. I just want you to give it a little thought and think about what you're actually looking for. Even when you go to Toys R Us, you're looking for a perfect toy. There's going to be a lot of toys to choose from, but it may not be the toy you want, because maybe the toy you want is probably a stupid fucking idea.